Peterborough's community radio station, Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
On 105.1 FM, this is Inspire FM News.
This is the national and international news today, Wednesday, 24th of January. For Inspire FM, read by Shaheen Mirza. First, the headlines.
Good evening and Assalamu alaikum everybody. It's Shafeel on 106.2 Salam Radio. For the next half hour, bringing you my new show, In the Spotlight. We'll be having a variety of talented guests on the show over the next few episodes, showcasing their stories. So stay tuned and get locked in. Whether it's personal achievements, career goals hit, success stories from really testing events, whatever the story, we want to hear. This is all about providing you, the listeners, a platform to showcase your talent or success stories. We have too many hidden gems out there, and our promise is we will uncover these over the next few weeks. So catch me fortnightly on Tuesdays between 7 and 8 p.m. Guys, before we get into the detail of the show, it's only right if I give a brief introduction about myself. So kind of put myself in the spotlight today. So as your host, my name is Shafeel, born and bred in Peterborough. Many of you listeners may actually know me as Shilly or through my YouTube channel, events company, Shilly's World. A bit of background, just a bit of the boring stuff, but let's go with it. I'm a qualified accountant working as a finance partner in one of the largest media companies across the world. Been in finance for around 12 years and going strong, alhamdulillah. Don't get it twisted though, I'm not an introvert or one of your Excel geeks, far from it. And that's no disrespect to any of my introvert spreadsheet gurus out there either. One of the biggest passions of mine is doing charity work. I've set up my own charity group about 14 years ago, called HOPE, which stands for Helping Other People Exist. You know, alhamdulillah, me and my team, we've helped many countries in need across the world. Charity is definitely something that will stay with me throughout my life. And yeah, it is something that I keep on doing and definitely keep enjoying. Many of you also may know me from the Shilly's World events I've put on, whether in Central Park or over at the Millfield area, if you're definitely familiar with the Peterborough area. Last year, I've set up the first ever stadium iftar over at the Peterborough Football Club, which honestly, a massive thank you to all of those who attended. It was a massive success. We were live on ITV giving some coverage regarding the evening through an interview. We had some amazing guests, including Imam Kohli and also UK recognised nasheed artist Shamas Khan. Honestly, one absolutely amazing evening, and all funds raised from ticket sales went straight to charity, which was Unite for Humanity. And yes, I forgot to mention, we are actually in talks of bringing it back for this year, 2024. So make sure you get the tickets straight away. Last year, there was a massive demand, probably like a few days before the actual event. Unfortunately, we had limited tickets and everything was sold out. So this time around, as soon as the tickets go live, you will see announcements from myself. Get them, buy them straight away. Again, all funds will be going to Unite for Humanity charity. They are limited, so do not miss out. Others may recognize me as the first South Asian to be the face of Peterborough United home release kit. I shot a commercial with both Posh and Puma, and you can watch me with my infamous modeling skills on their website or in their club shop as you walk in. Brace yourselves though, I ain't no model. God knows what they see in me, but they see something. So, alhamdulillah, thank you for the opportunity, and definitely just another thing on the CV, I guess. Some may even recognize me from a debut on BBC, whereby they covered my Ramadan vlog a few years ago. More specifically, the vlog was about giving a 24-hour insight to Ramadan. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, do so on my YouTube channel, Shilly's World. Honestly, never did I ever think of doing a vlog. Boom, next minute, camera crew at the door, mini documentary being created, and Peterborough's on the map. It was an unbelievable experience and just shows you never know how far your work can go until you try. Even though if it sounds weird to you, even though if it sounds, something that you would never do it and just see where it goes. Right. I actually need to stop talking about myself. This is not about what I do. This is not how the show is meant to go, etc. But what I will tell you, the listeners, is what the show is really about. So let's kick on with some future topics. I'm bringing you a show. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm just going to adjust the mic. Yeah. So I'm bringing you a show where we get to hear success stories, both personal or business. We take you, the viewer, and give you the spotlight to shine. Showcase your talent, have the platform to share, but also encourage others to learn and be inspired. This is the whole point of this show. We bring on guests and have conversations in the most relaxed environment where we drill down and get those pointers, which can help you, the listeners. We don't have scripts to follow. This show's literally about an open chat, so very informal, very relaxed, and it's there to pick up some good pointers. I'm actually trying to hold back here on what kind of guests are coming on, but I actually really want to give you a sneak preview because it's my first, call it a show. I'll actually mention a couple of people that will be coming on over the next few episodes. So firstly, I'm actually so excited to announce we have as our first guest one of the most exciting companies now in the UK, an established brand with the likes of Floyd Mayweather and professional footballers advertising their products. A car air freshener company with multiple lines of products, a self-startup which now has a great customer base. Guys, if you don't already know by now, that's right, I'm talking about Car Cologne will be in the building next week. That's correct. Car Cologne will be here live in the studio, and we want your questions by calling us through on 01733 602 133 or give us a text on 074 191 062. Honestly, this is going to be epic. Trust me. Another quick teaser with obviously Ramadan right around the corner. Who best to bring to the studio? UK renowned nasheed artist, millions of views on YouTube, recently started his own clothing line specializing in jubbas and currently touring in America and Canada. Guys, I'm so excited to announce Shamas Khan will be here live in the studio over the next few weeks. I can also confirm he will be performing a few of his nasheeds live in the studio. Again, this is going to be epic. This is going to be amazing, something different on this show. So Salam Radio, Brother Faisal, who's sitting just a bit further away from me. You don't know what you signed up for, but we're heating this place up. So guys, let's crack on with today's show. It's a small show. Time is slightly against us today. But what I do want to touch upon in this show is the amount of charity work that has been happening in Peterborough over the years, whether it's bake sales, full-on family fun days, or bike rides. Whatever the cause, you, the viewers, have never hesitated to contribute in any way possible. One of the most popular questions that I know I get given to my team is, how do we get involved? What can we do? Where do we start? Etc. Guys, honestly, do what you can and what you're good at. For example, my skill set is now setting up events. Others would be carrying out bake sales or riding a bike from Peterborough to Leicester, for example. Whatever it is, do you. Feel comfortable at it. Don't worry about if it doesn't sound right, etc. Grab some advice, grab a team, or do it on your own. But wherever it is, do you and, raise those funds, especially with Ramadan right around the corner. This actually leads me on quite nicely to my first guest on In the Spotlight show. So I'm lucky to have joining me today and one of the founders of a local charity in Peterborough, Unite for Humanity, Brother Shaz. Shaz, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, Brother Shafeel. How are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. It's been a busy day, busy with work, etc. And obviously it's my first show. So alhamdulillah, we're ticking along, as they say.
Thank you for inviting us on Salam Radio. Believe it or not, this is my first time at a radio show. So
no way. So is this the first time you're here or first time in Salam Radio altogether?
First time on any radio show.
On any radio? Oh, Brother Faisal, we need to get Shaz here more often then. He could be the co-star from this event. So right. Shaz, why I wanted to bring you on the show today was just run a couple of questions with you, just for our viewers, just for our listeners. With Ramadan coming around the corner, there's always people asking, what can we do? How can we help out? But they never know where to start. So I just want to kind of understand your background, because you're a founder of Unite for Humanity, the local charity in Peterborough. So if you just touch base on last year, 2023, it's been a year where unfortunately we have seen a lot of humanitarian crises across the world. I'm guessing you and your team must have been extremely busy. How has it been for you? Because I know last time we spoke, or probably a time before, you were actually off to Morocco after the earthquake.
That's correct. So obviously 2023 wasn't the best of years in terms of, we've had the Turkey earthquake, where that was back in February, March and April. Then we had obviously the crisis in Gaza, which is still ongoing. And then we also had the earthquake in Morocco, which we attended. So it's been a hectic year with natural disasters and wars, etc. But alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And just in terms of traveling to different countries, was it yourself?
That's right, myself and volunteers from Peterborough travelled out to both Turkey and Morocco to provide financial assistance.
I just want to confirm that again, that's volunteers. So these guys got day jobs.
All got full-time jobs, families, etc.
Wow, mashallah.
Most of them took out a couple of days to try and support our brothers and sisters, both in Morocco and Turkey.
Wow, mashallah. That's
Our Turkey visit was actually during Ramadan as well.
Wow.
So we were fasting at the time as well.
Wow, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I know, fundraising is one thing, but taking the money and going there, doing the work yourselves, it takes a big heart, especially
Definitely.
seeing what you're seeing,
Of
especially
course.
around the world, what's going on right now. So, all I can say is thank you from behalf of us guys who fundraise, for distributing that money out and, helping those people in need. Shaz, I'm just going to switch it back a bit. How did you get into charity yourself? So when was it when you first realized this is for me, this is what I want to do?
So I've been fundraising for various charities for a number of years. Then back in 2012, when the Syria crisis started, a local brother was already involved in charity work and wanted to organise a road convoy from Peterborough to Syria. And at the time, I was helping him with the fundraising part of it, and it was purely the fundraising only. So I didn't really have any interest in actually physically going over and, putting foot on the actual ground. But he managed to convince me, and alhamdulillah, in 2012, we organised the first road convoy from Peterborough all the way to Syria.
Wow,
where over
mashallah.
200 plus vehicles joined us. So, and, over millions of pounds of aid, was taken from England straight into Syria.
Was that just from Peterborough, or was from
all
different
across
cities?
the UK. So
Okay.
we've managed to attract a lot of brothers and sisters from different cities. So the likes of Birmingham, London, Bradford, etc.
That is absolutely amazing. And just to confirm, I know I mentioned myself, it's a local charity, but I know you guys have got massive recognition now.
Alhamdulillah.
It's gone to different cities. Has it been
It
expanded
has,
out?
alhamdulillah, year by year, the charity has grown. We're quite active in places like Birmingham, Bradford, up north. We've got active support base in London as well.
Wow,
And it's
mashallah.
not just the UK, alhamdulillah, we have over 30 countries now which, support
Mashallah.
our causes.
That's unbelievable. Mashallah, guys are doing great work. Shaz, going to stop you there for a second. We have a couple of comments coming through, especially on Facebook. Azim Rayman commented on, I think Shaz yourself. I repeat, no way, first time on radio. You got the face for it. Brother Azim, we need
Assalamu
you to
alaikum,
ring in.
Azim, brother. I hope you're well.
Mashallah, Azim, we need you to ring in. We know you definitely got the voice, so definitely join us on these shows coming up. Shaz, so this is to the viewers listening, especially the youngsters who want to get involved with the charity work. Again, we'll discuss in more detail over the next few weeks where we do a full show on charity projects. But right now, can you let people know how you as a charity can help support people who want to fundraise? So newcomers, etc. If they got a little project in mind, whether it's bake sales, whether it's bike rides,
Of course.
how would you as a charity support?
We can guide them from past experiences in terms of, what items to prepare and sell, what venues to choose from.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, we've had the opportunity to organise a number of events over the last 10 years. So it'll be more of a guidance than anything else. So we can pretty much guide them on in terms of what venues to choose, where, you're most likely to raise funds from,
Yeah.
what items would sell,
Yeah.
etc. So
Yeah. Guys, I just want to make you, where I've actually worked with Shaz a few times now, with a couple of my events. And honestly, not just saying this because Shaz is in front of me, the amount of support I've got from this guy's charity is been absolutely unbelievable. I'm talking, if you do obviously get people who ask where the money's going, how it's getting distributed, they want to know the logistics, etc. Shaz has always provided literature. He's always provided charity numbers, the background. He provided, accessories such as buckets, the legal work requiring, if needing, council permission. Him and his team, I know, locally, they'll always be there whenever you need them. All my events, Shaz has been there with his banners, with the buckets, with the collections. Anytime when people have, questions regarding the charity or where the money's going, I can direct them to either Shaz or one of his team. Straight away answers are given. So alhamdulillah, I can definitely vouch for this guy and his team. Exactly. Mashallah. So, I know Shaz, you just mentioned it now, but if there was any words of advice to anyone who wants to get involved but doesn't want to, doesn't know where to start. So I'm talking more, some people are a bit nervous, some people are a bit anxious. Where do we go?
Of course, I was nervous myself when I first got into the charity world, but alhamdulillah, once you start, getting involved in the charity sector, you start seeing things, it kind of draws you into doing more. Yep. So, of course, like with any subject you undertake the first time, there's always going to be nerves kicking in, but inshallah, you can pretty much bypass those nerves.
Exactly. MashaAllah. No, that is definitely good to hear. We got another comment on Facebook. Apologies if I cannot pronounce this name. Muheddin Zakiri. He's giving salam from a driver of a truck. So, walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam.
Muheddin. If you get any more comments or if you want to ring in, do give us a call on Salam Radio or drop us a text. We are available from all our shows. Call us through on 01733 602 133 or text us 07411 191 062, guys. Shad, as I mentioned before, we done the iftar event last year.
That's correct.
We're at the Posh Ground. I'm actually in talks with them next week.
Alhamdulillah.
They've actually got a new management, so it's a bit more talks. With it becoming winter, we're trying to just, accommodate people. We'll pop down more indoor venue. So obviously we don't want anyone to freeze, etc. But just to kind of mention from last year, alhamdulillah, the event went really well. We've had hundreds of people turn up. There was food, there was a nasheed ice, we had speeches, etc. Are you and your team looking forward to that again this year?
Definitely, 100%. It's an eye-pleasant experience as well. Opening your iftari at a football ground. I'm a massive football fan myself. Yeah. Even though I support Manchester United and not Posh, but alhamdulillah, it's an experience. And having all the brothers and sisters together, opening iftaris together, it's a brilliant experience. And I would encourage, our public to try and support these type of causes and these type of events. We're bringing the communities together. Yeah. We're opening our iftaris together after, fasting for over 12 hours. And the main thing is, money which has been raised goes towards good causes.
Yeah.
So as well as food, we're also trying to help our brothers and sisters around the world as well.
Exactly. Guys, just to confirm, if we, inshallah, we do the iftar event again this year over at the stadium, it'll be talks from imams, it'll be nasheed performances, you'll get either 2-course or 3-course meal, etc. And we'll also pray Maghrib alongside the pitch, or it'll be indoors. But either way, it'll be an absolutely beautiful evening. Again, it's something different to Peterborough. We do these charity events. We don't want to keep it the same all the time. So we're trying to switch up and, make it a bit more commercial. So other people who don't know much about Ramadan, they can kind of understand how it works. And again, this is just not open to Muslims. This is open to everyone. And we always say, like we did last year, any non-Muslim who wants to pop down to the iftar event is free of charge. You do not need to buy any tickets whatsoever. Come down, enjoy yourselves, bring your family, and, you'll probably be able to learn a few things, etc. So it'll be an absolutely amazing evening. Shaz, I just want to pick up, we just got a comment come through, I just want to pick up in terms of how we get started off with charity, because I know Ramadan is coming across very quickly. I've had a couple of comments over the past few weeks where people just want to do a couple of stores or door-to-doors, etc. how, I know you briefly touched upon it. Would you say there is a time limit in terms of people need to wait before carrying out these kind of activities, or is it the case where if you think of an idea, contact your charity groups or charity teams, they can advise you?
Pretty much, yeah. If you've got the passion, you've got the desire, just get in contact with us. We're very approachable. We're quite active on social media, Facebook. I'm a local Peterborough lad as well.
Yeah.
So, if they need any advice, or they need, to be in contact with the charity, you can find that information on Google, on Facebook, and now inshallah on Salam Radio as well. So we're very active on social media.
MashaAllah. I don't know, again, with Shaz, I can vouch for this guy and his charity. These guys are absolute tremendous help. They're literally there with you every step of the way. Even a couple of Ramadan events we do over at Millfield. These guys are always there. So alhamdulillah, we've got a great team in Peterborough, and I do encourage all youngsters to kind of grab them while you got the chance and, use them whilst they're here. Guys, I hope you have learnt from Shaz's words. Alhamdulillah, great advice as always from Shaz, and now I'm trying to get him to become a co-star. But with this show, yes, it's bringing guests on. We want to learn, but we also want to add a couple of fun factors in there too. So we're going to kick off with something different to these shows. We're going to introduce a 60 seconds in the spotlight quick fire round. So basically, I'm just going to run up a couple of questions with Shaz. I want him to give me quick responses. He's got 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. They could be basic, they could be strange, they could be more deep questions, but Shaz, be prepared. And this kind of quick fire round is coming to every single show I host. So any of you guests, do stay in contact. So Shaz, are you ready?
Inshallah.
Yeah, I got my stopwatch on. So 60 seconds. We are going to kick off in 7, 6. Let's count down now. Shaz, you ready? Yeah? 2, 1. So Shaz, first question. Favorite food?
It has to be brown rice and curry.
Mashallah.
Lamb curry especially.
I think you're going to say something like pizza or lasagna or something.
No, I'm a curry fan.
Not bad. Favorite season?
It has to be summer.
Summer. Mashallah. Okay, I got you. Favorite holiday you've been on?
It has to be our Pakistan.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Fair play, fair play. Person you trade places with for a day, either fictional or non-fictional?
It'll be any of our religious figures, really.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's the Sahabas or, anyone influential like that.
No, that is brilliant. I'm not going to give my suggestion. I think you're going to say something like Dwayne Johnson or someone. But
yeah. Alex Ferguson, maybe.
Let's switch it up, Shaz. Let's switch it up. We've got 20 seconds now. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Definitely more time.
More time. Great answer. Biggest risk you ever took?
Coming onto the show.
You and me both time here.
I think everything we do in life is full of risk. So
even brother face is like, I got you both here now. You're live. Right. Best compliment you ever got?
I look younger than I am, so.
MashaAllah. Azim, is that correct? Is that what you see? Azim,
don't feel it, but alhamdulillah.
Okay. Worst piece of advice you ever got?
I would say continue supporting Man United. Probably the worst advice I've been given. Especially with the form they're in at the moment. So
I think you're going to mention my name. Telling you to come on the show. You'll be all right. Yeah? No, Jazakallah Shaz. I really, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
60 seconds done. You've answered quite good. So
Jazakallah.
Thank you, Shaz. So we've got a few minutes left of the show. So we've got about 3 minutes left. So guys, I think that will be a wrap for today. Hope you enjoyed today's insight of what our show is bringing here on 106.2 FM Salam Radio. I'm really excited, and we do want you, the viewers, to actively engage with us, whether it's calling us on 01733 602 133 or texting us on 07411 191 062. If you're watching live on Facebook, drop us a message. Let us know what you're thinking. And also do share the Facebook post. If you have a story to share or want to nominate someone to have a platform, get in touch. We are ready to listen. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next in the Spotlight guest very soon.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Guys, this is your platform. Honestly, we know there are many talented, either youngsters, it don't have to be youngsters, it could be adults, whether it's something you've been happy about, whether it's some education, whether it's a new career you're starting or a new success story, wherever it is, share it with us. We want to hear every single story from you guys. We want to bring you in the studio, either in person or, ask yourself to call us through. So, alhamdulillah, this should be a good show. So once again, thank you to Brother Shaz for coming on the show this evening.
Thank you for inviting us, Brother Shafeel.
Yeah, no worries.
Much appreciated.
First guest, Shaz. First guest. See, I thought you'd be all right. Guys, thank you for listening to me this evening. Do like and share. Also, if you're watching on Facebook Live, this is your host, Shafeel. This is In the Spotlight. Good night, folks. Assalamu alaikum.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this